Welcome everybody to my trading journey. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is like insane. So I'm just gonna, post recap what's going on here. Okay. Let me delete all this and let me restart. So coming to the day, I go on market opened. Like around, I woke up a little late. I woke up like around 9:10, 9:15. I hop on the market like literally like 2 minutes after that. But I'm gonna, so I mark out my daily high and low, you know, and I also marked this daily high right here. So, ever since Monday, you know, as you can see, since Thursday, but since Monday, we've been very, very bullish, like really bullish since yesterday. So I mark out this daily high right here. And I also, mark out this other daily high here as well. That price could be targeting. You know, let me get rid of this. Yeah. So again, I was like, okay, we might be a little bullish today. I go on the 4 hour, and obviously we have a 4 hour gap right here. Right here, we tap into it. We push even higher. Same thing here. Look at this. Another 4 hour gap. We're respecting it and we're pushing even higher. Okay. And oops. Same thing with this. We have a 4 hour gap right here. We tap it and we push even higher. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I want to, I'll be honest. I was low-key bearish still. But, I was low-key bullish at the same time, but I was mostly bearish. I go on the 1 hour, and as you can see, we have, there's like really nothing much. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know why I was looking for bearish, but as you can see on the 1 hour, we are respecting, bullish fair value gaps. As you can see, right here on the 1 hour, we're respecting that. Right here, after that, right here. More. So I was like, after that, I'm like, okay, let's go for longs. I want to take longs. I go on the, as you can see, ES is literally like just straight up on its all-time high at the moment. I think, yes, literally, look at this. ES is on its all-time high right now. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm bullish here. I want to go. I want to be bullish today. I go on a 5 minute and I mark on my stuff. Market open right here, 9:30. Boom. We created a 5 minute fair value gap right here. We are respecting this. So again, I was very, very bullish. Some people took this trade right here, as you can see. If you go on a 1 minute here on ES, some people probably took this high right here, and this is a draw on liquidity. My draw on liquidity is this high right here. I didn't think look at right now. We're literally up fucking 3% almost 3%, which is insane. So we're just pushing even higher, dude. We're like non-stop, just going higher. Wait, no. Where was I targeting? Right here. So I see, okay, and then we have a 4 hour high right here. I was like, let's target that, because price already took out this high and this high. This is the previous day high. So I took that out, and now I go on a 4 hour, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Since price already took this out, I want to target this high right here. This was my draw on liquidity. We'll mark that red. Okay. So that was my DOL. Draw on liquidity. I go on the 1 minute, and you know, we are respecting this 5 minute gap right here. I mean, I could have taken that, but you know, I still waited. We respected that, and then, you know, we just kept taking all these highs, on these highs, all these highs. And then you know, I took a trade about right here. In the very beginning, I took a trade on the eval. I took a trade like about right here, I think. I think at first I put my stop loss into this low right here. This low right here. And I was targeting obviously this DOL. I kinda, what's it called? I had emotions, you know, because we had an inverse gap on a moment here, but stuff like that. Whatever. And then I took another trade. I was like, okay, you know what? We're pushing even higher. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a trade around here. I took a trade here. Okay. I took a trade literally like around this. Yep, literally on that area. I put my stop loss onto this low right here, and I just put my take profit on this DOL. As you can see, if I was still in this trade, I would have been alive still. I did not get stopped out, nothing like that. As you can see on the micro, I broke even today, guys. I broke even. I know my recap today, like my explanation is so bad. The reason why is just I'm just like upset at myself for not staying on this trade, because I would have still been on this trade. I took a trade again right here. We were going up. We just keep putting up. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to put my stop loss onto this 4-hour high right here. I'll mark it out. This 4-hour high. That's where I wanted to target, you know? I wanted to target this 4-hour high. I marked down my 1-to-1 just in case, you know? I marked down my 1-to-1. And I broke even. I broke fucking even because we were just consolidating. You know, I got into this trade at 10:05. It's been like almost an hour. And we've been just consolidating, dude. I literally broke even. I'm pretty sure I have the time stop. I broke even like around right here. I was telling myself, wait until 11 o'clock. Wait until at least until 11 o'clock. Just to see what price would do. I did not wait till 11 o'clock. If I waited till 11 o'clock, I would have still been in this trade and I would have hit TP. My TP right here was about $2,000, around there. And my stop loss was like around, you know, 1,000. I broke even today. Very unfortunate. If I did not break even and I just said, fuck it, let's just, you know, I just thought I thought we were just going to be consolidating. Very unfortunate for me. I'm very upset about this because I wouldn't even care if I took TP or not. You know, if we hit 1-to-1, I would have been fine with that. You know, I was just very, very upset that we broke even today, because I did not want to break even today. I'm sorry that my explanation was so bad today. I'm just very upset about this. You know, this was like almost a 1-to-2. You know, we could have taken this. You know, I'm very upset about this, honestly. Like, very, very upset. Like, I don't even care if price came down and we still hit this 1-to-1. But, again, I was targeting this 4-hour high. Very, very unfortunate. I did wanted to take this, but we broke even today. It sucks. Honestly, it sucks that we broke even. I'm sorry, guys, that my explanation was horrible, but I'm just very upset at myself that, again, my brain was just telling me wait until like 11 o'clock. If nothing happens after 11 o'clock, just break even. But it's whatever. So I broke even. If I did not break even today, I would have still been in this position and just held it. But it is what it is. All right. You guys have a good one. This is my trade recap for today. Again, I'm sorry for the explanation being so horrible today. Again, I'm just very upset that I did not wait until 11 o'clock like I was telling myself to. But again, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now we might hit this 4-hour high. Let's see what price will give us tomorrow, you know? I mean, let's see what price will give us tomorrow. I took this trade here. Again, we would have been up, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Have a good one, guys. Peace.